Hey, fourth grade, it's Mrs. Manzi. I am going to be reading a story today called Tortoises. It is by Kate Riggs. And since we read our anchor text yesterday of Owen and Mazet, I thought it would be really good to have some more background on tortoises since yesterday we listened to hippopotamuses. So we're going to dive in. As we're reading, I am going to point out some important text features that would help us with our understanding. A tortoise is a reptile that has a shell on its back. There are about 50 kinds of tortoises. Tortoises live in places that are warm and dry. Many tortoises live in Africa, India, and Southeast Asia. Okay, down here they have little footnotes. It says right here, and it gives you a definition of a reptile, and that it's an animal that has scales and a body that is warm, that is always as warm as cold as the air around it. Tortoise shells are domed or rounded. The top of the shell is hard. The bottom of the shell is softer. Tortoises move slowly because their shells are heavy. And here they have an extra fact down here. Some tortoises weigh as much as 500 pounds. Others weigh less than 6 ounces. That is about the weight of a hockey puck. The biggest tortoises are from the Galapagos Islands. And I think this is a great picture here of a tortoise showing how long they can actually stretch out their neck. Down here, there's another footnote. It says Galapagos Islands is a group of islands in the Pacific Ocean near the country of Ecuador. Tortoises are land animals. They have strong legs. Tortoises use their front feet and claws to dig. They dig holes and tunnels. Female tortoises dig out nests to lay their eggs. Tortoises eat many plants, such as grass and flowers. They do not hunt for insects or worms, but tortoises will eat those small creatures if they find them. It says right here, describing this picture, so this would be a caption, tortoises use the edges of their mouth to grab onto food. A mother tortoise lays eggs in a warm nest. 3 to 30 eggs hatch at a time. New babies are called hatchlings. Hatchlings break through their eggs using an egg tooth. Baby tortoises are on their own. They have to find food and take care of themselves. Now, if you're wondering what an egg tooth was, it says right here, egg tooth is a tooth used only for breaking through the shell of an egg. Okay, and to hatch means to come out of an egg. So it says up here another piece of information that's describing this picture. It says a hatchling's egg tooth falls off in a few weeks or months after they are born. Tortoises live alone. They are quiet most of the time. Smaller tortoises live for 25 to 50 years in the wild. Larger tortoises can live as long as 150 years. And this picture here, this photograph has a caption. It says, "This tortoise lives on an island with volcanoes." Tortoises warm up in the sun. They look for food in the daytime. They sleep at night. Tortoises look for shady spots when it's too sunny. Only 4 kinds of tortoises live in North America. Some people go to Asia to learn about tortoises. Many people go to zoos to see big tortoises. It can take a long time for these slow reptiles to make a move. And this picture looks like they are maybe fighting with their long necks. But if I wasn't sure, I could look at the caption right here. And it says, tortoises open their mouths and face each other when they are mad. A tortoise story. How can a slow tortoise win a race? A man named Aesop told a story about this. One day, a hare, or a rabbit, wanted to race a tortoise. The hare could run quickly. It knew the tortoise was slow. The hare thought it could beat the tortoise without even trying. So the hare took a nap. The tortoise kept walking and won the race. And that is the end of our tortoise book. And I want you to think about what you learned about tortoises compared to what you read in the story yesterday. Did that tortoise fit everything that we read so far in our story today? Have a great day, fourth grade.